Let us join in the call to confession. Confident in God's grace, let us confess our sin before God and one another. Let us pray. Spirit of God, our prayers often ask that you be present in our lives and in our world, but we confess that we are terrified that you might actually show up. We remember the stories of you appearing as a burning bush, and then Moses and Sarah leaving everything familiar behind. We remember the stories of you kindling the imagination of the prophets, then each putting their lives on the line. We remember the stories of you igniting courage within Shiphrah and Puah, Deborah and Esther, Elizabeth and Mary, and then each challenging the status quo. We remember the stories of you sparking action within the early church, compelling them all to embrace something completely foreign and new. We confess, dear Spirit, we are afraid you will call us to move outside our comfort zones. We are afraid you will kindle a passion within us that we will be unable to ignore. We are afraid that you will arrange our lives beyond recognition. Forgive us for the fears that have been holding us back from inviting you truly into our lives. Silence. Leave space for people to examine their hearts and, if it seems appropriate, to name what fears they are holding on to that may inhibit their connection to the Spirit of God. Declaration of Assurance. Beloved people of God, find comfort in the news that the Spirit of God may be a formidable force, but she moves alongside people and equips those who are open to the work ahead. Peter, known more for his denial and disbelief than his bravery, suddenly had courage with the Spirit alongside him. The disciples, not known for being gifted communicators, suddenly broke down barriers with the Spirit alongside them. Beloveds, do not be afraid. Remain curious. Be open to the surprise. Celebrate that God is indeed about to do a new thing with you. In acknowledgement of Christ's salvation, let us share the peace of Christ with each other. Perhaps a phone call or text and email to someone you haven't talked to in a while or who may be looking for some more support, or a friend or family member. The peace of Christ be with you and also with you.